Hello my YouTube friend, this is Non-Mechanic and I am working on a 2004 Toyota Camry, and what I'm doing today is just changing the spark plugs on this car. And I bought we got some Bosch. She wanted Bosch double platinum, and these already come self-gap. You can see right here 1.1 millimeters. So what we're gonna do is just change the spark plugs. The first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna remove the coils. No, you know what? Let's remove the wires. These are the wires right here. It's 4. This is a 4-cylinder. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now, the first thing we want to do is just connect the coils. So now, it usually has a clip here. These don't have no clip. But if yours has the clip, all you have to do is just press them in and they come out. So what I'm gonna do is just push them out because they're coming out. They just come out. They don't have the clip like I said. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now what we're gonna do is take out the coils, and these are 10 millimeter nuts right here, and we're gonna take them out. Now when you take out your coils, you know, even though they're all the same, I like to keep them in order. So you put one like this. You can probably use the top and put them. So I'm gonna be using my drill master with a 10 millimeter socket, and goes 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I think a little more than that. Okay, so let's take them out. Like I said, I like to keep everything in order because I'm always losing bolts, nuts, everything. I'm losing everything. But I'm creating an assembly line. That's my little assembly line. I put it right on the top right now. And if you notice, I'm putting it 1, 2, 3 where they came out from. This is number 4. Now, we got to take the coils out. So in order to take the coils out, all you have to do is push it up. And like I said, we want to keep them in order. So I'm going to put one, even though they're all the same, I'm going to put one on top, because I know this one goes there. I'm going to pull the other one. It's going to go right on the top. That's number 2. Then we're going to do number 3 and put it in the top also. See, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we're going to put it there. So this is my assembly line. As you see, you got a 1, 2, 3, 4, the bolt, and then you have the coils on the top. Now let's work on our spark plug. So I have a 3/8 deep socket, and just put it in there, and you just want to remove it. Let's see if I can do it with one hand. It goes one loose. I'm going to loosen them up first. 2. Man, this thing is stronger than me. 3. I'm going to loosen them up first. Okay. So now we have to take this off. Give me 1 second. Sorry for all the shaking. I'll probably cut that part. So you just want to loosen. They're already loose, so you want to loosen them real good. Make sure they're nice and loose. All of them. Two. You want to make sure that you loosen up really good. Use my other hand. That should be loose enough. Now what you want to do, if you have a magnet, you just put the magnet and pull them up. I can't find my magnet. I don't know what I did with it. It's the second one I lose. So I'm gonna use these holes right here. You want this a little longer. And what I'm gonna do is just put it right inside and hopefully press it in and pull the spark plug out. It's still tight, so you can use that to loosen it more. There goes one. Let me see where I can put them at. Goes one. Use that to loosen it up. Sorry. That's two. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take these other two off and I'll be right back. Okay, my friends, I'm back. I took all of them off. Now we gotta put them in. So now this comes with a paper that's a protection. Like I said, I'm using the Bosch double planning, 1.1 millimeters. These already come self-gap. People usually put anti-seize and all that. I don't, because this car already has a mixed fire. So what I'm gonna do is just put them in, make sure that this thing right here stays in there. So what you want to do is, because you don't want to just throw them in there, because if you throw them in there, what can happen is the gap can actually close, and we don't want it to close. We want it to stay at 1.1. So now what I do is I take the hose right here, I put it right in there, then slowly I push it in the hole and spin it. You just want to at least just to tighten it up a little bit, and then you use your socket to do it. I wish I had a longer one because it'd be much easier. So there you go. That's one. It goes number two. I'm gonna put number two. Same thing. Want to push it in, not too hard, because you want to spin it in there. This is just to hold it in there, because like I said, you don't want to throw them in there. I've seen people just throw the spark plugs in there. You don't want to do that. You don't want to throw the spark plugs in there. You want to do a good job for your friend or your customer, whoever it is, or for yourself. Believe me, you'll avoid yourself headaches later on. There we go. So we're at number three now. You don't want to go rough. You want to go slow, because you don't want to strip the threading on it. Okay. All right, that's in there. This is number four. This is number four. Same thing. Hello, my love. You okay? All right.
Playing in the snow.
Okay, playing in the snow. Daddy's almost finished. Watch the camera, okay?
Just putting the glove on.
Okay. The mechanic glove, right? Okay. So now we put all four of them in. So they all, I think my daughter hits the camera, so let me just prick it up a little bit. Right there. So now we're gonna use the socket. And I'd like to do it first by hand. I'm gonna do the same thing with all of them. Tie them all up, screw them in. Okay. And what you want to do is you don't want to go too hard. So put your 5/8 in that socket. And you don't want to go too tight. You want to go, okay. One turn and a half a turn. That's how I do it.
Oh, my mom's car
Okay, pick it up, baby. Okay. All right. Cola. Cola, baby. Okay. Same thing. 1 1/2 a turn. You don't want to go too hard. Strip them. Do the same thing with the other ones. There you go. Other one. Okay. Spark plugs are in. So now we want to put the coils back. Remember how we did it? 1, 2, and you can't put these wrong because you have to where the screw goes up right in here. So you just push them in. Make sure they're all the way in. Okay. So now they're all in. Next thing we want to do is connect them back. This one doesn't have the clip, so I can't hit the clip. You just want to make sure they're in there. Okay? Make sure you put all 4 of them. Now, next thing you want to put the bolts back. Put 1. Goes 2. Goes 3. Okay. Timer. You don't want to put them too tight. 1, 2, 3. And make sure they're all in there really good. You always want to double check your wires, check everything. You don't want to go too tight. Okay, my friends, so that's how you change your spark plugs on a 2004 Toyota Camry. It was very easy. Just make sure you keep track of where you put everything is at. You don't want to you don't want to screw the spark plugs too tight, because if you do, the gap is going to get smaller. Next thing you don't want to do is throw your spark plugs in there. You don't want to do that. You want to use a magnet or something to put it in, or like the hole I had right here, just to push them in there nice and smooth. And this is how you change your spark plug. Thank you for watching. This is Non-Mechanic. I appreciate you. Give it a thumbs up if you like it. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. Later.